the helicopters have been here. I just want to set it down, so just there you go.
All right.
Let's turn this sucker on. The switch is on your side.
So let's just parallel this line. See, there's some stuff right here.
So you're putting the stick right on.
You need to go to the inside, right here. Okay. See, what's the problem? One of the problems here is your elevators
Yeah.
are tapered this way because the sticks are moving too freely.
So in other words, they're not a flat surface,
Right.
they're curved, which is why we're having problems. So now we need to do the same thing again. You see?
Okay, see the difference?
Yep. The one nearest you is a little high. You see it from here, just a little bit. So now we did this one way with it right side up. Now it's a little bit off slightly. It's high. Or the one nearest me is low, however you want to look at it. So I have to do the same thing again.
No, you can't. Then you'll screw up the top.
You're right. So you live with it?
Well, no. That's why you don't use these control horns. That's why you use a post.
I went with the kit. I thought that was.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
So-
So I've used the old one before, where you use just a straight screw down there with a little, however your connector of choice, over the hinge line.
But you can't ever get it right over the hinge line. That's what we're adjusting. So you use a metric screw because the metric has a finer thread.
All right.
And then what you would do is you would take the screw and you would bend the screw a little bit, and then start the process over again.
Oh.
So bending the screw, going back and forth 3 times, top, center them, bottom. Oh, I need to come up a little bit on this one, so you bend the screw up a little bit, you reset the linkage, you do the whole process over again. And then you get exactly the same on the top and the bottom, where they're both parallel.
Because obviously, if the elevator halves are off, I'm going to get a twist on any kind of control.
Sure.
You know, it's like an aileron, if you
So
will.
now
It's
on a push down, you're going to have a little bit of an issue. But let's see what the throw looks like on the downside.
Say when.
Okay. Is that full down?
Yep.
Okay, and they're not bad.
No, it's just a little. The one nearest you is just a little bit.
So bring it back down again to neutral. So you got wind blowing it or something.
Should be doing this in a. Yeah, the one nearest you, I can still see it as high.
See, I don't think you can correct that now.
No, if I did, well, you told me something else. Don't use this stuff. I'm stuck.
Yeah, 'cause you can never get these in exactly the same place. So one's more forward than the other one. The holes are a little higher or lower than the other ones.
You know, and I tried so hard. You know, I tried to put in a straight edge, and
Everybody does.
still you never make it. So the idea of using the screw is because you can't be perfect, allows you to bend it to
Right.
get it where you want it. Ah, gotcha.
So you'll
And the same for the ailerons, obviously.
Yep. So you'll screw up or down on the metric, right, to get everything as close as you can, and then you'll start this process. And after 3 tweaks of this thing, you'll turn it over and they'll both be dead parallel, top and bottom. And then you can adjust the endpoints.
Scott, this is good stuff. Did you write this up?
It's been written up for years.
Really? Where?
I don't know. But I've written it up a bunch of times. It's been on the web forever.
I haven't seen it, but this is good.
Well, the top, you ought to fly it better now, certainly than it did, especially with on the up elevator on pulling a vertical. You're not going to get any twist of the tail now.
Right. I mean, I can understand, as I said, it behaves like an aileron as you pull them.
Right.
You know, it's going to, whatever the higher, you know, one is going to slightly twist in that direction.
And then is your rudder offset now?
It looks like it is. Remember,
I mean, is it on purpose with the
yes, it's
throttle?
on purpose because I was trying to figure out why I was going
Oh,
out.
We'll reset it straight. Oops. Whoa. Do you have
I'll have to look and see if
You
mine's
gotta go
the
one more
same as
right.
yours. Because I know
Other
mine's
way
the L, so it's either a two-person or a one person.
Do you have different trim rates adjustments? Like on JR, they have.
Yeah, you can set for the sensitivity is
Yes,
what you're talking
yes.
about. I think I went through that on the elevator. I hadn't done it on the rudder. And I did it on the ailerons, but I did everywhere but the rudder.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Well, you can leave it. I mean, it's probably in the ballpark, but if you haven't set it up to the lowest sensitivity on elevator and aileron, it'll do that.
I did it on aileron already because I couldn't find center.
Yeah.
You know, I'd go one way in the airplane, go the other, and
Right.
I could never find center. That's when, what was that? That was the stupid.